catch me by the street sign with my gun, it's never tough. Told her that I changed, and she still look at me like I'm a thug. Get up close range, Margiela on my pants, so this shit blood.
DF Jizzle, man.
Back in the motherfucker, come on, man.
Y'all see him, man. Two grown niggas at a park.
No God. On swings.
On swings. Y'all ever imagined that? But,
no,
you
bro.
know, we are back again. We have a DFG talk for y'all this time. It has been quite a shit. I don't know what the
fucking
fuck
tarantula.
Oh, God. It has been quite some time. I guess since we've done like a kind of a recap of just what we've been up to, what we've been working on, and just trying to give advice towards, you know, things we would do differently or things we would do, you know, in general. We just want to give y'all like a recap of shit, our first year really in Houston, man.
No, you know? God, we coming up on a full year and shit.
Yeah.
So
it'll be next month, I think. Full year in Houston. So, you know, just our life experiences and shit like that. But yeah, so this is like a complete freestyle, y'all. Nothing scripted in this motherfucker. I didn't write nothing down. So me and Quay just gonna chop it up for a minute. I'm finna drop this nigga off after in basketball, so we got
fuck out of here.
We got a little bit of that coming after this, but yeah, I mean, what I guess since you've been here to this point, what have kind of been the main things you've been focusing on and like working on?
Crack.
Heroin?
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Crack, cocaine, all that shit, man.
It's a perfect thing to do out in Houston,
fucking
man.
drug dealer while I'm out here.
Just wait till he gets to the lean, y'all. The gut's gonna be insane.
Oh yeah, nah, the gut finna be crazy, dog. Once I start, there ain't no going back, man.
Fuck. Lucky 2.0.
Oh God. Nah, but real shit, man. I've been trying to, you know what I'm saying, expand my business and shit. Motherfucker, like, this past year, this shit, it's been a fun ass time. I can't even lie. Like, shit, y'all done even seen since we've been out here. Niggas been uploading more and shit. You know what I'm saying? We really got DFGTV, like, you know what I'm saying? It's grown a decent amount of shit. But yeah, you know, we still focusing on, you know, DFG, Yokai, Indie and shit. Or you creative now, know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all niggas got updated yet, but shit.
By the time this video dropped, they'll know what's up.
Oh God, but yeah, man, but I don't know. I'm really just trying to shit, just grow everything, honestly, cause shit, it seems like, I don't know, like every time we do an event or some shit, you know what I'm saying, there's always somebody we can, you know, show our shit to or something like that. Yeah. Feel me? So, and just trying to connect for real and get everything, get like a solid plan, you know what I'm saying? So by the time I want to really do it or whatever, or execute it, that, you know, I already got shit planned out and I know what I'm doing instead of just trying to freestyle and, you know, getting fucked up along the way and shit. So that's kind of what we doing for DFG, you know what I'm saying? Like, we kind of want to expand on this shit, you know what I'm saying? We got the YouTube channel and everything, but we kind of want to do more, you know what I'm saying? Just more shit, man.
Facts.
Just more shit. Be damn near a whole entertainment company.
Yeah, definitely a lot coming up. So a little bit more on Yokai. I mean, I know for me, I've seen, you know, you being in your room and, you know, just going crazy with making all these designs and stuff like that. But like, I guess for more of the viewer's sake that haven't really seen your work, what has been like that process of just, you know, finding casters, you know, making the jewelry? What are some of the like hardships you came through during this like first year process, and maybe some advice for, you know, other jewelers and shit?
Shit, man, I ain't gonna lie, it's been a journey. Just, you know, cause nigga like me, I don't have the funds to just get everything and, you know, do all this extra shit to, you know, really get in there. Like I said, you know, a lot of the way I learn is just a bunch of mistakes and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll slowly add on, slowly grow. But shit, that just, you know, having, you know, really finding motherfuckers to teach me like certain shit motherfuckers do get stingy. I mean, motherfuckers gotta make they paper either way, but shit, motherfuckers be stingy with the knowledge and shit. And you know, I gotta like also that like outsourcing. It's kind of been difficult finding somebody that could, you know, set diamonds for me or even cast my shit, cause you know a lot of these people I gotta try to go through. You know what I'm saying? They probably got businesses of their own. They make jewelry of their own, and you know, do you really want to help like maybe a competitor or some shit? You know what I'm saying? You gotta think of it like that. But yeah, I mean, but thing about me is I know either way, if I gotta call 1,000 niggas, go all over Houston, I'm finna, you know, get what I need to get done. So yeah, it's just been, I mean, there's always gonna be problems along the way and shit. It's expected, but you know what I'm saying, shit, you know, I'm finna try to work to get that bitch done. Bro. But yeah, man. It's been an eventful year with Yokai and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a lot of you know, it's hard, and I would say like it's hard, especially starting with, you have like some knowledge, but it's just like there's so much broadness with how a system works, and like you can be good at the skill, but there's so much like within that box that you have to like implement to run the business or sell a service or even just creating the product or something. Like it's not just, you know, a simple, you know, 3D construction or you know, you print it and then you mold it. You gotta actually like, you know, I see you like printing it and then you like shaping it into something. I mean, a lot of those steps, you know, take a lot of time too, you know, within a day. You know, I think about the hardest thing about only having 24 hours in a day.
Man.
We're very productive people, but 24 hours in a day is just not enough.
It's not.
The time that you're given just doesn't make sense, because you can be the hardest working person and make so much progress, but like to run something, especially just like on your own, you realize that there's this stuff needed to be done while this stuff is happening, and being able to try to do both is just dang near impossible. You have to spend one day doing one thing and then one day doing the other. So it's the biggest thing now, I feel like, for both of us is like expanding to, you know, getting other people to come contract, be employees, you know, for us and stuff like that, and just getting that I don't know, next level in the business, you know, not just being the solo man just doing it all.
Because either way, you gonna need people to help you along the way. You know, whether it's whatever you want to do. Like if you want to be big in whatever you want to do, then you gonna need some people to help you along the way. Cause shit, at the end of the day, you just one person. You got 24 hours in a day. So think, if you got multiple things you got to do in a day and shit, like shit, bro. If you try to do that shit yourself, man, I don't know if you go see the outside world no more. So yeah, man.
A lot of time has been spent. I mean, we go out every now and then, but you know, a lot of the work is, you know, being done inside the crib, and a lot of hours just spent inside more than being out. Not that I'm necessarily against that, but like where I'm at, just I wish I could have free time to be out more. Not necessarily to just do hobbies and shit, but just like the networking and meeting new people, connections, and you know, going out enjoying life too. But being able to free up that time, I think, is the biggest thing. So what would you say, just like, you know, being here, and especially just like where we started with first just moving from Iowa to get here? I mean, this whole year, aside from like the business experience, for more of the life experience and kind of the decisions you made, you know, just moving from Iowa to, you know, stay afloat, you know, stay disciplined. What are kind of the, I don't know, things you put into place when you move down here to like stay disciplined and stuff like that?
Shit, I'm be real, bro. I mean, shit, Houston fun and shit, but I'm already an inside ass nigga, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, I'm already an inside ass nigga, and that's where I gotta get my work done at. So like, I don't know. I never really got the urge, unless like it's motivated to like film a video or do something like, I don't know. I just, first I always just, you know, my dream means everything to me, honestly. Like my dream, like I gotta achieve that shit, you feel me? And there's a lot of people I gotta do it for and shit. So honestly, it's not too hard to stay disciplined. Cause my main thing that I feel like could get me fucked up is just, you know, obviously bad decision making, you know, that's what it comes down to at the end of the day. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like spending money like crazy and shit when I could put that towards my business and shit. And then women, you feel me? But shit, like I said, bro, I just be inside, so, you know what I'm saying? Them distractions don't really be happening. Cause shit, I don't be going out, you know, seeing shit I wanna go buy and shit like that. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, it's not too hard for me since shit, I don't really do shit anyway, honestly. But shit, what you be doing to keep you like on track and shit?
Yeah. I mean, as y'all can see, I look like a fucking werewolf right now. That's one of my biggest things. I actually like, I mean, I do many different things, but one of my main ones been right now is that like, I think the last video, well, the Halloween video that y'all seen back in October, that was the last time I got a cut for real. I've like trimmed my shit up every now and then, but like I haven't really, you know, gave myself a cut for real. But like, I am not like homeless or nothing. Like we got a crib, y'all. Like I'm perfectly fine. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm going crazy or losing my mind. Like I just seen it upon myself that I need to just focus on the business and doing what I need to do in the steps and process to make sure that I'm good and then my family's good. And that's the most important things right now. So, you know, I've cared less about, you know, my appearance, not in like a bad way of like I go out and I don't take showers or something like that. Don't think that, y'all. But like, you know, I haven't got a cut in a minute. I just haven't spent too much time on those kind of little nuances in life to remind myself like I look like this because I'm working hard and, you know, I'm working towards something. And also in some ways, you know, for me, like women too, it kind of makes me look homeless towards other people, and it kind of makes me look crazy. So it kind of keeps them, I guess, away, like women away, because, you know, I just look unkept in a way. But you know, some women like that too though. But but the main thing is just like, this is just like the look of somebody who's on their grind. So then when I look in the mirror, you know, I see myself and it's just like, okay, you're working towards something. And then once I get to that point, or really once I launch You Creative, which we'll talk about in a little bit, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna cut this shit down. Like, it's summer now, y'all, so it's getting hot.
Oh yeah. Hot as fuck.
Yeah, I don't want all this hair, to be honest. So I'm definitely gonna cut it down soon. But it's been a grind this whole time we've been out here. But like the winter and spring was a big grind, and I just focused on what I cared about and just didn't think about anything else. Just tunnel vision.
Be like that. That's when like Jimmy Butler. And the playoffs and shit.
Yeah, like I'm just on to some shit. Trust me, y'all. I got some shit cooking, but it just takes time. And obviously, like, it'd be easier if we had a team, but we're building that, and it's just a step-by-step process. But again, like, if looking at the growth over this time has been substantially great. So, you know, I'm not mad about the process. I'm not eager to, you know, speed things up. You know, I'm patient with it. I just know it's timing that will work out in our favor, you know, as long as we stay consistent. So, yeah, that's kind of like the main things. But, yeah, that's the main things about the business. But on your side, though, again, with how would you like, I'm trying to word this, like, you know, we've been out here and we've been staying disciplined, but also like being out here and being proactive in the sense of helping yourself for your business and just connecting. How do you do that? You know, the fact that nobody knows us out here. You know, we moved out here and we're just unknown. And what are your best ways that you recommend to, you know, just like build your network and presence?
Well, shit, I ain't gonna lie. I say, like, you know, social media. I feel like social media should be the main thing, but also, like, whatever you do, honestly, like, whatever you do, you should rock it. Like, something like how Kiki do it. Like, she wear all her merch and shit, you know what I'm saying? We gonna make it and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You should be your #1 promoter and fan and shit. So you should, like, whatever you do, you should go out, try to show it off to people. Like, if you make clothes or something, shit, wear your merch, you know what I'm saying? A motherfucker, you see motherfucker, like, got that shit on, bro, it's be like, oh, your clothes hard, this and that, yada yada. If they compliment your shit, be like, oh, I made this, you know what I'm saying? Just like, I don't know, just go out there and, like, kind of set shit up for yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'll be real with you, if you do want to be good in business sense and shit, if you, like, I don't know, if you're not a social person, you gonna have to be a social person, be real, cause shit, you gonna have to persuade motherfuckers to why your shit better than the competitors and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you just, I don't know, man, just be your #1 supporter, man. Be on social media and in real life, just supporting your shit. Always find your shit off. But nah, man, I wanna, cause I was gonna ask, like, what was the whole, like, thought process like? So I don't know, you go break to them now and you switch it.
Okay, so I guess a big update coming up. I have been working on a rebrand for ND Productions, so anybody that's, you know, seen my work, you know, a lot of music videos, some photo work, but I have, you know, been thinking about a new market and how I can reach new customers and, you know, build a real good fan base for a new age, because we're moving to, you know, the digital world with AI and all that stuff. So I'm changing ND Productions to U Creative. I'll put up a little thing right here, but U Creative is basically a digital media and marketing service where we do a variety of marketing, graphic design, you know, you get your logo created, flyers. We also still do music services, so I'm not necessarily doing the music videos per se, but I'm switching to more social media based music visualizers, music video reels that still allow for artists to create content in similar forms to, like, Triller, some of the kind of trends that are going on right now with, like, having lyric text in a kind of, like, cool colorized way on a post when they're, you know, rapping their song or singing their song or however they're performing it, and then beyond that, being able to just provide an image for them, build their brand awareness through all that, and even some AI photo work. You know, if people need a picture where they need something removed or something added, or they want to do something cool and creative for, you know, whatever they got going on, we provide that service as well. It's been a long time coming, because I think this is something I've always wanted to do. I just didn't know how to, like, compact it and piece it all together, because it kind of taps into all the areas I enjoy doing it, and it's not, like, overly pricey work, and it's not overly complicated, demanding on the customer either, you know? They request the service, it's cheap, it gets returned quickly, it also boosts their, like I said, brand awareness and stuff, so it's a win-win in all ways. But yeah, U Creative coming out soon. I'm gonna be kind of releasing the startup kind of post and releasing the brand. I'm still gonna have my ND production stuff on there, because I want to show just, like, the progress from the start, what we've changed to where I'm at now. And yeah, so U Creative is on the way very soon, and also I'm gonna be looking for employment for, you know, other creators, content creators and stuff.
Thank God, building that team, man. Damn, so what would you say, like, the biggest difference is from, like, ND to U Creative and shit?
I would just say the convenience and the scalability. With ND Productions, I was more of like, we shoot the content, you know, we do our edits to it, and it's like the whole production process. But it's a lot of physical work, so like I'm there, or I have a cameraman there, or whoever's there shooting it, take it back, it's getting edited, then it's getting revised, whatever. You Creative now is more focused on the phone, the usage of the creator themselves. So You Creative, you know, the person, because all the services involve like a picture or a video shot by the person, the user, and we take it and then add our edits to it to boost their engagement on Instagram, social media, really any device. And then also just tap in with the new services. Like I said, AI is taking over, so
Allen Iverson.
literally, so using AI as a tool, you know, it's not necessarily gonna take over your job. It can't necessarily do the functions that humans can do necessarily, but it is a good tool. There's a lot of things I'm learning, like Base 44. I haven't done much with it, but seeing that you can create websites, apps, and stuff now just off typing in a prompt and it codes it for you, that is a game changer. And just learning like simplicity. ND Productions seemed very just complex, because I was trying to do one thing and I had like 20 different services, and like, yeah, it just wasn't gonna work. But now I have just an editing service that provides quick, easy videos that can be used on social media, because that's what everybody wants now, kind of that brand awareness, building their status on social media, and then beyond that, just, you know, creating stuff for their branding, social awareness, and just, yeah, everything, concepts in life. And even like if like one of the services is like photos, so like if a parent took a photo of their kids and didn't want to pay for like a camera person and do it in a studio, we'd be able to do like AI work to make it so it looks like it's professionally shot off a, you know, $5,000 camera or something like that. So just making, like, it's easy concepts that still have the same look as, you know, a high grade camera or services, you know, but the user has the creativity to shoot wherever they want, whenever they want, however they want, and then we just edit it. So you create, we enhance. That's it. But so that's kind of the main thing, but it's definitely just been a process. But, you know, like anything. So with Yokai though, where do you want to see it in the future though? I mean, you got it right now where, you know, you're making the grills and stuff, but what does it look like 5 years from now?
Shit, man, honestly, I see us bigger than Vogue, man. Oh God, niggas gotta be bigger than Vogue. For sure. Cause Yokai, like, you know, it's jewelry and everything, but the main thing, like, I really wanted to damn near be like a kind of like a modeling agency. I think that's what it's called. Where, you know, you got models, you show them all, but I want, like, you know, I really want like models to show off jewelry on the Instagram and shit, like do a crazy ass video, you know, the collab with like Nate and shit to make some crazy ass video, or take some crazy ass photos, you feel me, with crazy ass setting in the background, shit like that. So I don't know, I just want damn, bro, like it's kind of like confusing, cause shit, man, I just want to be like kind of like a household name, honestly. Like pretty much like the gist of it. I just want to be a household name. You feel me?
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing, is just working towards building, you know, the brand and stuff like that. But I tell y'all, like, it takes a lot of discipline in the sense of being willing to walk that path, not knowing how long it's gonna take. You spend a lot of money, a lot of time working on something that you don't see the return in right away, and that could be dangerous for a person, especially based on how you're living and just how you are mentally and just everything going around, because you're gonna have to be committed for a good amount of time. You know, make sure you have that support system and make sure you're reaching out to build a networking system, because all that's gonna matter in the end as you want to scale things and just be able to stay sane. I think one of the biggest things too is, I mean, social media now and just kind of the world we're living in, like, as much as I enjoy shooting content, doing stuff like that, you know, I take time to just experience an event or a time in life without the camera. I think that's beneficial to it. I don't know if other content creators feel like that, but like, it almost just feels like, you know, you're always like living with the camera in a way.
Yeah.
And you're recording it and enjoying it, but it's just like, I don't know, like, moments are important if they get captured, because then you could relook at them. But like, I guess in a sense, if you're capturing everything, like, at a point, I don't know if it just doesn't feel real. I don't know what the feeling is, but it just, I don't know. I'd rather just not have a camera all the time.
No, it's like, because one thing you always got to think about when you like just going out having a good time is like, damn, it's like, am I getting enough content?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Am I keeping them entertained and shit? Because at the end of the day, like, be real with you, like, we act ourselves. We don't do no extra shit that we wouldn't do off camera and shit. But the thing is, like, for example, like streamers, like, you know that streamer acts that way, but let's be real, do you think that nigga acts like that for fucking 8 hours a day or however long them niggas be streaming and shit? But you think they act all like that fucking 5 hours a day and shit, you know what I'm saying, just all hyper tweakers, some shit like that. But yeah, you know what I'm saying, like, you always just gotta think about, like, damn, am I getting enough content to where motherfuckers, you know, interested in shit? And yeah, just having something like that, like thinking about something like that while you trying to enjoy yourself, it's like, it's an inconvenience, honestly. It's like, yeah, sometimes you just gotta enjoy the moment without a camera. I'm good.
And just like, I don't spend as much time as I used to as a kid, like, on my phone, because there's so much BS like online now. It's funny that we've turned social media and everything into like a news source. You know, it's like these apps were built off just like networking, connecting, posting funny videos, making skits, maybe some informational stuff. But nowadays you got just the whole world of events, and beyond that, just like really graphic stuff and violence just happening at, you know, not even like, you don't even have to try, you just got to scroll and then you see something crazy. Like, the algorithm just works crazy. But yeah, just seeing all that stuff, and like, you would, like, for example, a plane crash, like, you know, I pray for all the souls lost on any plane crash that happened, but like, you know, I seen a thing where there was 1,300 plane crashes that happened within a year. And then, you know, for a period of time on social media, there'll be like a month worth of posts of just all the plane crashes that just happened. When they happen common, like a car crash, like being out here in Houston, like we see a car crash every day, damn near. And if you would think like somebody who posts that car crash or whatever a car crash, if somebody was to post that every day and that's all you see, you're just seeing people, you know, wreck the vehicles, maybe die and stuff like that, it's really gonna bring your mood down. So
that propaganda type shit.
Yeah, you know, I just, you know, get on, post the content, you know, respond to comments, and, you know, do the stuff for, you know, marketing and engagement and stuff. But other than that, like, I don't spend a lot of time on there. I mean, I'll be on like YouTube watching some, but like, or like Hulu, you know what I'm saying? I'll watch a movie or a show, but like, I just don't spend a lot of time on social media.
Scrolling through TikTok and shit.
Yeah, and I always hear like, you know, and what we want with what we want to do is better to be creating more than consuming.
Oh, you know? Yeah, for sure. I feel like, I don't know, it's also a way to exercise the brain too. Cause like, you know what I'm saying? Some motherfuckers straight up just, all they do, like, they don't really do shit. They don't got no hobbies and shit. They just on social media all day. It's like, damn, like, I'm be real, if you ain't doing drugs, then fuck, it's that phone. Oh God,
Yeah.
so shit. Like either way,
For sure.
yeah, your brain just on fucking rest mode the whole time. You know what I'm saying? So
Well, I've seen some schools nowadays, like, they're locking up.
Oh yeah, locking up their
everybody's
phones and shit.
That is insane.
I'm be real, you'd have me fucked all the way up as a student, boy. I caught hell in that bitch.
Like, they get
Come
on you
on.
a little bit if you was on your phone in class, but they didn't never say you couldn't have your phone. And you could, you know, when we're having a break or something, you could watch a little show or something before working. You know, you could be on your phone, nobody tripping. But the way they're like not allowing no phones, but that's kind of weird because at the same time, like, schools be doing some weird shit. You know, I'm not saying every education system within this country is great. So like being able to like taking away kids' phones, you know, kind of is scary in a way, because what if a teacher is mishandling their students or something like that, and you know, that ability to show what's going on.
That shit gone.
Yeah, because schools want to, like, I'm gonna be real, public schools, you like, they want to cover up the stuff of like fights happening in the schools and all the bad shit, so they take away the phones and stuff so that stuff can't be shown. But they have to be realistic to themselves, you know, because shoot, we was on Westside was on World Star
No good.
back in the day, so it's just like this stuff happens. Now again, it's sad that it gets, you know, put out to a media online. You have to see that negative and violence, but it's also what life is. So
Yeah.
you know, that type
man.
of censorship and acting like it doesn't happen is also harmful too.
Yeah. I feel like that's a lot of the shit they try to do nowadays. Instead of just like confronting
Yeah.
a whole bunch of shit that be happening, they be trying to hide that motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's like, it's pointless to do it because shit, bro, this real life. I mean, shit gonna happen, so,
Yeah.
I mean, might as well know what to do
Yeah.
if that bitch do happen.
Yeah, it's a scary world that we're moving to. But, you know, on from that though, with DFG, you know, like Quay had mentioned in the beginning, you know, we've definitely been doing a lot to try to grow this page and kind of do some different stuff. As you can see, we have been doing quite a like variety of like different content when it pertains to like having the Jalito series now, you know, retrograde, DFG news, the podcast. We have a lot of different stuff going on right now, and we're continually like adding new stuff, trying out new things. But where do you want to see, I guess, the DFG and that kind of moving 5 years from now?
Shit. I don't know. I just hope we like, I don't know, just at some point, like people who influence like other people and shit. I hope we get to a point where motherfuckers start looking up to us and shit, because honestly, that is one thing I want to do. I want to do a lot for the community and shit, like Waterloo and shit. You know what I'm saying? I want to do a lot for the community, influence motherfuckers, because, you know, it's boring as shit. There ain't nothing there but a whole bunch of BS, honestly. So, you know, I just want to, shit, man.
And that's
I was just gonna say, I don't want to be a person for the community. Like, just want DFG to be like.
No, that's the biggest thing. Like, you know, definitely putting on for Waterloo. I think about like Waterloo is obviously a small town, so you know, with there being a small town, like Quay said, there's just not a lot to do in that sense when you think of like young people activities. I mean, we got some bars, you know, maybe a couple clubs, not necessarily in Waterloo, but you know, like, you know, in Des Moines or something like that. But you know, as much as we say there's nothing to do, we were the niggas that would find something to do.
No,
you know,
God.
like there was never a dull day. Whether niggas was out late night just driving around or something, going to McDonald's, on motherfucking Main Street at like 1 in the morning. It involved a lot of just us thinking of just like, I mean, we was playing basketball, we was doing this and that, but like we would always find something to do, and even just like creating skits. But we've seen a lot out here that we can take back to Waterloo, to events in Iowa, and hold like an event in Waterloo that could, you know, one, bring the community together and just provide another thing to do, you know, in the community. And that's kind of our biggest thing, is, you know, being bigger than just the DFG news, the retrograde and stuff like that. We want to be able to serve people and help others. You know, DFG stands for Destined for Greatness. So that's just kind of like a motto, and we want that applied to more people than just us. We want everyone to be destined for greatness. Everybody is destined for greatness. It's just finding that, you know, greatness in you. And that's what we try to bring out of people. Like, again, I always say, like, there's nothing exotic about us. We're not necessarily putting on a front. We're acting like us. We're dealing with life. We're not, you know, in the highest position, the wealthiest position. We're trying to build a brand from nothing. We're just doing stuff, you know, with free will, but it comes with the risk and, you know, everything to account for. And then we have, you know, people we're trying to do it for. So there's no like formula or secret to what we're doing and how to get there. You know, we're reading books, watching videos, we're learning from the OGs, we're learning from other people just like y'all, and we just want to motivate, you know, whoever's watching this, whoever comes across this stuff, to understand that there's a bigger purpose than just us. You know, there's so much more in this world, there's so much more in you that you haven't even found yet, and it's just the grind to just keep going and to be great. You know?
Yeah, cause we real like shit. Like you said, like we DFG and shit. Honestly, if we could go out there and make it, like, give you a better chance to, you know, just achieve what you want to do, or, you know, just be DFG and shit, man. Then we go do it. You feel me? Cause honestly, shit, if we can show y'all, like, honestly, we can show y'all us regular ass niggas who came from bullshit can do it, man. Y'all niggas can do it too, I promise, man. So
y'all gotta learn not to care. Like,
oh God,
if y'all seen us and seen the videos like this, I remember, like, I was thinking about, like, bro, you remember that we went to Houston the first time, we was in the airport. Like, if y'all see that video, there's 1,000 people around this nigga Quay fucking around on a chair and shit. Like, enjoy life, man. Like, just do what you want and just be happy. Like, I actually had a talk last night with my uncle, and we was just, you know, catching up and stuff. But, you know, something he said really stuck with me. And, you know, he had told me how, like, you know, if you think about it, there is many people in this world that would trade for my life. You know, people would rather live my life than theirs, and that was deep, because like, shit, I'm not doing nothing crazy, I'm not in a crazy great position, but when you really think of the reality of just like, okay, in my position, I have a roof over my head, I got a car, I got a job, you know, I have the basic necessities, and I don't live above my means or anything like that. Life is gonna still life, but that alone, and like, you know, I'm single, I don't got no kids. Like, there's a lot of things, not shooting down anybody who is in a different situation than mine, but like, there are people who would want to switch lives with me, and, you know, I can't take that for granted, you know? Some people, like, you know, I was talking to somebody, and they were mentioning how, you know, they were talking about if I could restart life, you know? And just that thought process, hearing that, like, if I could restart life, like, I don't even want to think like that. That makes me think of, like, regret. I don't want to have no regrets. I have a lot of lessons learned and stuff, but you can't live with regrets, you know? You made those choices, and that is who you were, but not necessarily who you are becoming. And keeping that in mind, too, just, like, keep moving forward. I mean, it's not going to be perfect, but you have to be willing to put in that grind when it's hard, you know, so when it gets easier, you still have a good work ethic. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's been a crazy experience out here. Like, oh God, niggas is 22 now.
Bro, niggas
getting to unk status.
Oh yeah, man. Bones starting to hurt and shit.
Yeah, literally. But that too, like, you know, you don't get younger, we keep getting older, but I don't regret anything I've done so far in my life. I try, you know, to just keep moving forward, and I make sure to be accountable for wherever I'm at and whatever I'm doing, you know.
God.
And yeah, just being smarter day by day. But yeah, DFG, it's been an amazing experience. It hasn't been perfect, it hasn't been great, but we've all been working towards something bigger than ourselves, and I think that's the best thing, is just the process, you know, the good and bads, to mold you into that finalized, polished person, you know. Yeah, and shoot, read it more, you know what I'm saying? I got more educated. I've been trying to read more. That has changed my mindset. I finished, okay, hear me out, y'all. It took me 10 months to read this book, but I did finish it. I know that's bad, but I was just happy. Like, my milestone was just finishing and reading that book. Like, the fact that I completed it was a big accomplishment for me, because I hate reading. So the fact I read a whole book is crazy to me.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Like, shit, bro. Something like reading, like, shit, it took you 10 months. You hate reading, but shit, you still got it done.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing, man.
Yeah.
Get that shit done.
Yeah, and I'm eager for the next book and stuff like that. But, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just like we're living life. What do you think about, like, what do you want to get yourself, like, what do you try to avoid in life right now? Whether it's just, like, relationships, like, you know, stuff like that. Like, even, like, certain, like, friendships with maybe people you meet now, or, you know, just, like, what do you try to get yourself involved in, and what do you try to avoid, like, right now in life?
Shit. I would just try to, like, avoid obviously stupid decisions. Like, I'm gonna be real with you, y'all. Go, if you ever talk with a person whose life is fucked up, bro, and I'm be real, if you really just listen to why they life fucked up, 90% of the time it's all just because of stupid ass decisions that you probably would have thought, like, damn, why would I even do this? Like, why would I, if I do this, the consequence is crazy to where, like, it's not even worth it. Yeah, so shit like that, like, for example, if you know your destination an hour away and your gas light on, would you take that risk to go get to your fucking destination if your gas light on? Like, is it worth that risk? You feel me? So it's like, you know, I still take risk and shit, but just moving cautious, because, you know, one thing, like, you know, I mean, everybody fucks up, but nobody really likes to fuck up. Like, if you could get everything that you want to do your first try, you want to get it your first try. But, you know, mistakes happen and shit. And yeah, there are gonna be times where, like, I make a stupid decision and shit. But, you know, it's just not, like, for me, it's just not constantly, like, making bad decisions where they just keep topping on top of each other and just, you know, just keep fucking shit up. You feel me? So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Holy fuck, it's hot as shit, dog.
It's beaming, DFG.
Yeah,
we don't got too much. We're just gonna do maybe a couple more kind of topics, and then we'll wrap it up. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely a lot of temptations. There's a lot of stuff you can get yourself involved in. There's a lot of stuff that you can
yes, sir. $5.
There's a lot of temptations. There's a lot of wants and needs. There's a lot of stuff that can go good and bad, but how do you persevere through that stuff? How do you handle it? How do you you know, maneuver through it? You know, one thing I've been hearing recently is just, like, emotional intelligence. I never really heard that concept or term, but, like, being able to be in a situation where it involves you to maybe not react, or to, you know, just react accordingly, and not give in to maybe what someone or something is trying to bring out of you. Being able to maintain your composure, because it's crazy how one mistake, you know, if we spent 5 years maybe building up to this point, to think that if I did something stupid right now, all that progress could be lost and it could be never returned. And that mistake could only last 3 seconds. And it took 5 years to build. It's crazy to think just how quick you can lose something just like that. So just staying disciplined and, you know, being where you need to be. You know, some people find themselves in situations where they're not supposed to be in that situation, but they involve themselves and just guilty by association in a way. Just trying to stay out of that. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, free will and just want to grow and develop something bigger than us just keeps us grinding. I mean, I see like a lot of people, you know, it's not necessarily uncommon to move out with like a roommate and stuff, but you know, nowadays, you know, life is expensive. So, you know, the cost of living and stuff and what we have to do to, you know, pay for shit and what, you know, just the economy is in general, it's definitely changed how people live and how people do things in life. But we don't let, like, one thing I believe in is that, like, everything you want and you need in life is free. There's no sort of price on the stuff that you really care for. Everything you literally want is free. And it took me a minute to understand that concept, but you know, if you really work hard towards what you want, you know what I'm saying, and like you value maybe making the money, like the biggest thing is money. Like, you know, money is money can't, you know, the saying, money can't solve everything, whatever. If you were the richest person though, like, it's crazy how empty people still are with all that money. And it's the common things of just like family, you know, seeing your family, making sure that you connect with your friends still, hang out with them. Because one thing too is, like, as hard as you can be on your grind, I'll admit myself, I found myself, you know, time passes so quick when you're on your grind. So you get to the point where you're so locked in that, you know, you lose track of the days literally, and you just are working, and it's just like, dang, this much time has passed by and it's already the next month, and it's been like, dang, it's been this long since I talked to so-and-so, or you know, stuff like that. You know, making time to even just travel to see family if you're not living with them. Just those little things, because, and again, this is kind of ties into what me and my uncle was talking about last night, but it's just like, when things go wrong and then it's too late, you know, then you'll really regret not, you know, doing what you did and making an effort to get what you want that's free in life, you know? So, do you have any other, I guess, stuff before we wrap up?
Hell no, fuck, I'm trying to drop your bitch ass off.
Yeah, this nigga ass DFG, but all right, DFG. Well, that is the end of our talk. We appreciate y'all tuning in for this motherfucker. We will catch y'all on the next one. I'm finna go bust Quay's ass and some basketball, you know, real hooper shit, on my JB, Jalen Brunson shit. But we will catch y'all on the next one, DFG. Much love. Peace.
Catch y'all later, nigga, on the flip side.
Black.